Okay. We're talking with Wilson Bowling and Don Hart and Marni S. Welcome to the show. And you guys are from the Shoals Chamber of Commerce,
yes,
right? You got a couple events coming up. Let's talk about one first. You're talking about a fundraiser for the troops, is that right?
Yeah, it's a supply drive. We're not actually raising money, but we're trying to get items to them.
Oh, okay.
The active duty service personnel that are overseas right now serving, the items that they can't get on their own, or additional items that they'll need.
Such as?
Yeah,
such as Pringles.
Pringles?
Yeah,
okay.
and handy wipes, different things like that. It's the stuff they need out in the field that they can't get through the other channels through the military. Mm-hmm. And I've asked Marni here to fill us in on a lot of those details, because she's involved with it with the VFW and Shoals.
All right, Marni, do you have a list of those items that people may want to know about?
Yes, I do. Actually, they're on the website, bullshoals.org website. Okay. If you want a complete list, I can give you just a handful of the most requested items.
Okay.
Number one is beef jerky.
Okay.
Number two is hand wipes, because they have very little water over there, and what it is mostly bottled water. And so they like to have the travel wipes, or hand wipes, the travel size, so they can throw them in their rucksack and go out where they need to go. Also, they need eye drops. They need sweatbands. They love to have the dry drink mixes, that you can buy from Walmart or
add in your bottled water
to put in their bottles of water. The government supplies some bottles of water, but they don't give them any, nice things to go with that.
Yeah.
So, instant coffee and creamer. Health bars. They're constantly requesting health bars to throw in their backpack again and take out with them. Snacks and things. Crackers, hard candies, and hard-coated gum. These are some of the most requested things. You don't want to send any chocolate, no chocolate, because it melts in the summertime.
Okay.
Nothing that's soft that's going to melt in the summertime. You don't want to send any peanut butter, cheap items. Like we request the insoles to go in their boots to make it comfortable walking for them. Don't buy the cheap, $5.99 stuff, because it hurts more than it helps, to buy the expensive gel sole kind of things, So anything with alcohol, do not send anything with alcohol, because it will not make it to the soldier.
Okay.
And so I'm with the Shoals VFW, and we send boxes several times a year, and we send 35 to 55 boxes at a time. We get our names for current soldiers that are serving in Iraq and Afghanistan from the anysoldier.com website. That is anysoldier.com website. And that website, if you go there, it tells you where to send it to, who to send it to. There is an itemized list from A to Z of hundreds, possibly thousands of soldiers' names and addresses. On that website, it will tell you what they need. Some of them even request slings for their rifles and holsters for their pistols, because the government doesn't always supply those.
What's the cutoff date for this? Is there a cutoff date?
Well, there really isn't a cutoff date. We'll ship them as long as our troops are over there.
All right.
But we have requested, Wilson here has requested, he's helping to organize putting this together this time, November the 15th. Okay, because we're going to be packaging boxes the 16th, 17th, and 18th to ship them before Thanksgiving.
So it'd be a good time to get them before then.
It'd be a great time for us to get them.
Okay.
We take money donations and actual items, because the money we use to buy the items that they need that people don't donate, or we use it for shipping the boxes because it's $12.35 to ship a box.
Now, where do they need to bring the items to?
We've got, working in conjunction with the Postal Service, the Harrison Post Office has agreed to be a drop-off location, the Bull Shoals Post Office, the VFW, the Bull Shoals Lake White River Chamber of Commerce office in Bull Shoals, and the Mtn Home Post Office.
Okay.
And we're running ads this week in the Baxter Bulletin, Mountain Echo, and Harrison Daily Times. And you can also go on to USPS.com and find out about shipping requirements. If there's any doubt about items that you're trying to purchase to send to the troops, we have a listing on there of what can't be sent.
Cannot be sent.
Through the mail.
All right. Now, you had another event you want to get in before we run out of time. Let's talk about that.
The Bull Shoals Lake White River Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring a beauty pageant in December, and that's Dawn here is our sponsor.
Okay.
And I'll let her talk about that.
Okay, the Chamber will be hosting our first annual Beauties and Bows pageant. It'll be on December 10th at 2 p.m. at the theater in Bull Shoals. There'll be a $40 entry fee, and we're asking that there be a $5 entry fee that we're going to waive for spectators if they'll donate some canned food items for the Bull Shoals Food Pantry.
All right.
And
what age groups are this for?
We're going to have 6 different age groups, starting at 0, going all the way up to 19.
All right.
And registration is going to be due by December 1st. We're going to have a Grand Supreme winner, which will win $100. And any other information that the person might need can be found at thebullshoals.org.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks so much for coming in. These events can be found on your website?
Yes.
And if they need more information, what's the phone number to call? They call the chamber or they call you?
The chamber office.
Okay, I think we have maybe some contact information up there. And if not, there's going to be more information at the end of the show. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate what you're doing for the troops and what you're doing locally. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Up next, let's talk. Who's up next?
Terry Van Orman and Joe Wilson.
There we go.
Arkansas
Stay with
Craft
us.
School.